Hi! Today on SQL video series, let's do some cool stuff with text and string function, how to concatenate string, how to create uppercase and lowercase in our table, and many more. My name is Abdulkadir Salami. Let's get to it. Welcome to SQL tutorial videos. Today we'll be talking about text and string function. Text and string function. We'll be talking about concatenate string, how to join two words together. We'll be talking about uppercase and lowercase in a table. And we'll be talking about length. Just like we have in Python, we have index. That's to calculate the character, the number of characters. So we have similar in SQL, we use length. So we'll be doing all that today. So right now, this is the interface. I'm going to use my DAS, the database. So let me use that, use DAS. And then let's check what we have in DAS. I'm using a table called AB underscore NYC underscore 2019. That's the table I'm using. So let's see what we have there. Okay, right now we have this column. So right now we have a column called host name. We have Jennifer. We have neighborhood group. We have Brooklyn. Okay, so right now I want to join these two columns together, and that's where concatenate comes in. So now let's get to it. Now to do that, you use select concat. You open a bracket, okay, you can select from here. Now in between the bracket, you have to put the column name. Yes, the column name you want to join together. So we have hosts underscore name, and we give it a column. Then we open a single quote, space, a single quote, then we'll give it comma. Now let me explain this. The reason for this single quote we open and the single quote we close is to create a space in between the two columns. For example, we have first name and last name, so we have to create a space in between the names. So that is what this open single quote and close single quote means. Then we give it a comma, then space, then the second column, which is neighborhood group. Okay, so that's it. Now, as what? We have to, okay, as, so what name are we giving the new column that we are joining these two columns into? Let me give it name underscore city. Name underscore city. Now, from which table? That's from the table called AB underscore NYC underscore 2019. That's it. So let's execute it. Perfect. Now you can see we have Jennifer, space, Mahata, we have Lazarus, space, Brooklyn. So now this is how it works. So that's how to concatenate two columns together. Now let's talk about uppercase and lowercase. First, we need to check what we have in our table again. Select all from our table is called. Okay. Now we have all these columns. We have name, we have ID, we have host name, we have neighborhood group, and so forth. So right now, I need the name, the details, the rows in the names, I want them to come in lowercase. I want to print them out in lowercase. Now to do that, all I have to do to print them out in lowercase, I have to do select lower. Now you have to select this. In between the bracket, you can put the name of the column. okay, which is name. And then what is again from what table? The table is called AB NYC underscore 2019. Now let's execute it. Perfect. Now you can see we have everything in lowercase. So now let's change it to uppercase. Fine, what we have to do is to just delete, backspace the lowercase and change it to upper. So that's it. Now let's execute it. Yes, that's it. Now we have everything in uppercase and so on. Let's talk about length. Just like we have in Python, we have index. You use index to get the number of characters in a value. We have the same thing here in SQL. SQL, we use length just to get the number of character in a column. So now let's do that. So what we have to do is to go back here and click and type select length, and then we give it the name of the column. So I'm using hosts underscore name. Then you have to close the brackets. Now from which table? That's AB underscore NYC underscore 2019. So now let's do that. Okay, here we are. We have 8, 11, 5, 5, 5, 8, 9. So that's it. Now, if you remember, in the host name, we have Manhattan, we have Brooklyn. So when you count the number, we have 8, 9, and 11. So this is how it works. Length basically is just used to get the number of the word, the number of the string. So that's it. Thank you. Please kindly subscribe, like, and share for more videos. Thank you.